What are the secular variations? You can say that the variations which are very long term, the variations which are very long term and which may cover and which may cover more than 10 years, more than 10 years to occur. Must remember that the secular variations are very long term. Must remember, this is the first point. You can say that this have a 100 years ago, this have a very long term procedure about the secular variations in an years of 1700, 1500. You can say that, and which may cover more than 10 years to occur. That means that it can take the 100 years or 200 lost. Must remember. This is the first point about the secular variation. The next point is here. These variations are slow. These variations are slow. This is very important point, and have gradual changes very important point. Gradual changes. Gradual changes. So here, next point is very important. These variations of secular trend are slow and have gradual changes. You can say that slowly change. For example, you can say that the transport system in old time, we mostly use the camels and horses to travel from one point to another point, but in 2023 we mostly use cars and buses to travel from one point to another. So these secular variations have a slow process, have a gradual changes, as I have discussed in the real life example. So here you can write the example here. For example, the transport system. For example, the transport system in old line is converted the transport system, very important point, the transport system in old time is converted into modern transport system. Modern transport system. Modern transport system. I already discussed about the old transport system. I already discussed about the camels and horses in the era of 1700, 1600, 1500 last time. But in the modern transport system, we mostly use cars and buses and bikes to travel from one point to another in the year of 2023. So this is the process of secular variation, and and it took and it took very long time, and it took very long time, very long time for change. The variations which the variations which are caused by seasons. Very, very important point. Seasons. The variations, you can say that changing which are caused by seasons. Let's suppose that we have autumn season, summer season, winter season. This is caused by definition of seasonal variations. So most important point, very easiest. This is the first point here. The variations which are caused by seasons, winter season, autumn season, or you can say that summer season. The next point is here. This is the first point. Number two point is here. Religious, very, very important point. Religious festivals. Religious festivals. This is the second most important point about this definition. For example, we have religious festivals in an year of and 2020, which is 2022, which was the past year. We have many festivals. We have enjoyed here Eid al-Fitr, Eid al-Azha, Diwali, Christmas, all festivals we enjoyed here. That is the definition of seasonal variations. So first one is here, seasons, and next is here, religious festivals. Very, very important point. The next and the last point here, and our traditions. This is the third point about the definition and our traditions. Very, very important point. Traditions, you can say that in marriage, people have their own and or different traditions. So that is the also the definition of seasonal variation. Very, very important point with real life examples. So here the variations which are caused by seasons. Number one point, religious festivals, and our traditions are called as are called as seasonal variations. I hope that you are clear the point about that. Called as seasonal variations. Now I'm going to discuss the last and most important note and point about this definition of seasonal variations, which is very, very important. That will clear your all concepts. So don't miss and must watch also this part here. The next most important point about that note. Very, very important point. These changes reoccur. These changes come back, or you can say that reoccur after the fixed interval of time. After the fixed interval of time. After the fixed interval of time. This most important point about that definition here. Let's suppose that we have a past year, I again repeat here, 2022. In 2022, we have many seasons about winter season, summer season, autumn season. This is the first point. The next, religious festivals, Eid al-Fitr, Eid al-Azha, Diwali, Christmas, and last point here about marriage. These changes come back again after the fixed interval of time, so that's called as seasonal variations. I hope that you are clear about the all points and the definition and real life examples of seasonal variations. Thanks for watching this video. Also share this lecture with your classmates and friends so that they also have a benefit of it, and don't forget to like and subscribe this video, and you can also visit the playlist of this channel to learn more and more. Goodbye.